Hello, how are you today? In this video, I would like to talk about how living abroad changes you and how, for the best, I think it does. Hi, I'm Susanna and I created Abroad with Susanna to support international women when living abroad, moving abroad, to find a purpose and feel engaged and motivated and pursue their dreams or passions while living abroad. So how does living abroad change oneself? Well, I moved abroad 25 years ago, and actually it's not that I moved to one place, but I kept moving to different countries because of my husband's job. We were following his professional career around, well, in between Europe and Asia, and eventually to the United States as well. How did I change from day one? Well, I'm from Barcelona originally. So when I moved to Tokyo in 1997, because I got married, the first thing I noticed is that I used to be very, let's say, rigid. You see, things supposed to be happening and be done to a certain way. You cannot do things differently. And that's what I've noticed when I moved to Japan, that actually the same thing can be done in so many different ways, and it doesn't mean it's wrong or bad. It just means it's another approach. For instance, it's a very, very silly thing, but I was told when I grew up that the soup, when you eat the soup, you eat it with a spoon, and you never ever should slurp or make sound when you eat, right? you shouldn't do that. It's rude. But when I moved to Japan, the first time I enter a ramen shop, oh my goodness, everyone was making noises, but like extremely noises. And I was really like, is everyone rude here? No, it's not. It's the way you're supposed to eat ramen, right? With chopsticks, and then you do that sound. And it makes sense. And my husband, who is Japanese, he told me, like, Susanna, you can not eat ramen and very hot soup unless you do some slurping. But it took me a while. But after that, I know. Now it's the way you eat ramen. You have to do sound. The other thing that surprised me is how people cheer each other, right? In Barcelona, when you see a friend, it's like you give them a hug, 2 kisses, or, well, if it's just a new acquaintance, maybe you shake hands. But in Japan, even to a close family, you don't touch each other. You don't hug, it's just, you just bow. If it's someone you don't know, and if it's a family member, you just say, like, like this, hello. But hi, well, you don't say hi, you say hi, konnichiwa, but you don't touch each other. And that for me was a huge shock. It was a huge shock because I wanted, that contact. But after a while, you notice like, oh yes, this is the Japanese way. When I go back home and people kisses me, it's like, oh, right, I'm back in Barcelona. Everybody gives them kisses, which it's good too. So how do you adapt to that? For instance, in our case, we decided, because we are a mixed couple, we decided to keep whatever we wanted from both sides. And for instance, my family always asked me, oh, do you need the chopsticks now to eat? And I said, well, unless if it's a steak or a soup, no, I don't need chopsticks. I need a fork and a knife or a spoon. But if I'm eating sushi, yes, it's by far more comfortable to eating with chopsticks. So, right? So, for instance, at home, when we had 2 kids and we were eating spaghetti, we were not using chopsticks. We were using a fork. But if we were eating, as I said, ramen, we're using chopsticks. And you can keep both in your household, and it's not a huge issue. You can adapt and take from the both sides that, where you live, even if it's not a mixed couple, but where you live. And you can keep growing and learning from, you keep your background and you implement something new and you keep growing, which I think at the end is what we are here for. What do you think? Does it make sense? What is your experience living abroad? Do you have some issue or something that you would like to comment? Just leave your comment down below and let me know. We can have a chat. If you liked this video today, please give it the thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.